Hi, in this video I'm going to explain to you how to prepare interim payment applications for a project from the start until the end, and that also includes how to apply and release the retention and how to recover the advance payment, how to make the statement at completion, and how to make the final account. This is going to be an example with numbers, so pay close attention and let's start. Alright, so here is our project BOQ, and we have some project information here. The project value is 75,650 and the duration is 5 months. So basically we will be having 5 interim payment applications and the 6th one will be the final account. And the advance payment is 10% from this value, and the retention is also 10% from this value. 5% will be released against completion and 5% will be released after DLP. So we will be using this form here to make the payment application. I'll call this one the payment application format. And here in the pink color, we have the percentage of work done, as you can see, previous current total. And we have also the amount of work done, again, previous current total. And actually I have explained this format in a previous video. I'll keep the link to that video in the top right corner and in the description down below as well. So if you want to understand the formulas here in this format, you can watch that video. But for the time being, I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll just proceed to the next step, which is payment application number 1. So in the first month, by the end of the first month, we are preparing the first interim payment application in the project. So what we will do, the previous is 0 because this is the first interim payment application we do. We didn't do anything before. So the previous is just 0. I'll come here to the total column and I marked this column with blue, and I'll update the items that I have completed this month. So apparently this month I have done the PCC 100%. So I've completed the PCC of the project. Pile caps, same, we have completed the pile caps. And tie beam, we have done 50% of the tie beam, which means half of the tie beam. So this is regarding the concrete casting, and the same will be for the steel reinforcement and form work. Steel reinforcement, we don't have BCC here, but for the form work, we have for all of them. So these are the total completion percentage of this item. So when we run the formulas, we will find that the percentage of the previous work done here is 0, and the total work done so far is 17.7 here. And the current work done, which is the work done this month or in the first month, is 17.7 here, as we can see. And when you translate these three percentages into amounts, like when you multiply these three columns by the amount, you will get three amounts here. So from the payment application number 1, we can see that the percentage of work done previously is 0, and the total is 17.7, and the current is also 17.7%. And when we go to the amount of work done, previously again 0, and the current is 13,390, and the total also is 13,390. So when I go here, what I will do, I have these percentages and amount, these three percentages and these three amounts. And the first thing I will prepare is something that is called previously paid. Previously, what did I pay? I just paid the advance payment, as I told you, which is 10% of the project value. So we paid the advance payment even before the project starts. So we paid 7,565, as we can see here, and we didn't pay anything else until this moment where we are making this evaluation. So the total previously paid is 7,565, and this is the first piece of information that we need. Okay, the next part is take the total work done, which is coming here in this column, 13,390, and put it here, total work done, 13,390. The first two things that we will do, we will deduct 10% from the total work done as a retention and another 10% as a recovery of advance payment. So in each application, I'll deduct 10% from whatever total work done I have to remove the retention, and another 10% here to recover the advance payment. So 13,390 minus 1,300 minus another 1,300, that will give me the first subtotal here, which is 10,712. Okay, so now with this 10,712, I have deducted the retention and I have recovered the advance payment. Okay, what is the previously paid? What did I pay before? Before or previously paid, I paid 7,500 as an advance payment. So I am going to deduct here, after I got this subtotal 10,000, I am going to previously paid, and I am going to deduct whatever I paid previously, which is this 7,500. But if I just keep it like that and I go direct to the total, then you will find, or you will notice, that what I have done is that I have recovered the full advance payment in the first payment application itself. And this is not logic, because we have given the contractor, or if we are the contractor, we have taken the advance payment to use it throughout the project. So it is not logic to recover this in the first application itself. I want to recover only 10% of the advance payment. So as you can see here in this line, deduction 2, recovery of advance payment 10%, 1,300. Here I have already recovered 10% of the advance payment. So when I go and I deduct the previously paid, I am deducting the full advance payment here, because the total paid previously is the advance payment only. And because of that, we have to add the advance payment remaining, or the remaining portion of the advance payment, which is the 7,500 minus this 1,300. So that is 6,226. When I do that, it means that here I have recovered 10% of the advance payment, and because of the effect of the previously paid, I have to add again the remaining value of the advance payment. So that means that I didn't recover from the advance payment except this 10%, which I have deducted here. So subtotal minus previously paid plus the remaining advance payment will give me 9,373, which is the net payable amount for the payment application number 1. This is the amount that we should be paid. Please let me know in the comments if you understand this point, advance payment remaining. Why are we adding the remaining part of the advance payment again? Let's talk on that on the comments so that we can make it more clear there. So this is the net payable amount this month. This will be paid. Then after that, we will go to the month number 2. Again, we will work. And by the end of the month number 2, I want to prepare interim payment application number 2. So the first thing I will do, I will go to payment application number 1 again, and you see this blue column, which is the total work done column. This was the total work done until the end of the first month. But now we are at the end of the second month. So whatever was there in the blue column, I'll bring it here as a previous. So I bring the total work done of payment application number 1 as a previous here in payment application number 2. So I'll find here that the percentage that I am getting is 17.7, and this is the percentage of the previous work done. And I'll update the total work done until the end of the month number 2. So I'll find here that in addition to what I have done in the first month, in the second month, what did I do? I have completed the tie beams, and I have also done the neck columns, and I have also done the ground beams for concrete casting, steel reinforcement, and formwork. And that's why the total completion, or the total percentage of completion here, is 39.48. And this is the total percentage of completion until this moment. So 39 minus 17, that's 21%, which means I have done 21% of the project in the second month itself. So I'll take these three percentages and these three amounts here. Previous percentage 17%, current is 21, total is 39. The current is equal to the total minus the previous. Again, for amounts, same. 13,390 is the previous, 16,000 is the current, and 29,000 is the total. So what I'll do with this, again, I'll go to this sheet here. First thing, what did I pay previously? Previously, I've paid the advance payment, which is 7,565. And I paid for month 1, if you remember, I paid 9,373. So the total previously paid is 16,938. This is what I have paid so far. Okay, let's start with the total work done by the end of the second month. That is 29,870. It will come here. Again, 10% deduction, 10% deduction. One of them for the retention and the other one for the recovery of the advance payment. So I'll get my subtotal, which is the total work done minus these two deductions. So I am getting here 23,000. Very good. Okay, out of 23,000, how much did I pay before? I paid before 16,900. So I'll deduct that as previously paid. But be careful, because the 16,900, it includes the full advance payment, and I don't want to deduct the full advance payment because I am recovering it on steps. So I have to add this part, which is advance payment remaining, which is again the total advance payment minus whatever I have recovered from the advance payment so far, which is the 2,900. So I have to add here the remaining advance payment, which is 4,578. And please let me know in the comments, what do you think about this part again? So subtotal minus previously paid plus advance payment remaining, it will give me that the net payable amount this month is 11,536, and this is the amount that we should pay to the contractor for the works that have been executed in the second month. Okay, let's go to month number 3. Okay, we are here in payment application number 3 by the end of the third month. Again, let's go back to the payment application number 2, and you see the total column, it's in red here. So what will happen when we go to the third month? The same red column will come here. So because the total work done until the end of month number 2 was 39%, so when we do the payment application number 3 by the end of the third month, the previous work done will be 39%. And we will update the total of the works that was executed in the month number 3. Okay, so slab on grade, we executed this new item in month number 3, and we executed the external steps as well. Okay, so that gives us a total percentage of completion here, 56%. So previous 39, current 17, and total 56%. And for the amounts, previous is 29,000 and current is 12,000 and total is 42,000. Let's go to our certificate here. So again, let's start with the previously paid. We paid the advance and we paid month number 1 and we paid month number 2. I understand that it looks like repetitive, so don't leave the video because the statement at completion and the final account are very important aspects of this video. So previously paid so far, advance month 1, month 2, so 28,000. What is the total work done until the end of month number 3? As we can see, 42,000. So the 42,000 will come here, total work done, 42,000. And we will deduct the retention, 10%, and we will recover the advance payment, 10%. So the subtotal will be 34,000. Okay, how much is the previously paid? 28,000. So I'll deduct that here. And again, for the third time, I'll add here the advance payment remaining, which is the advance payment minus whatever you have already recovered from the advance payment, which is 10% from the total work done. So the advance payment remaining is 3,200. So that gives me a net payment or net payable amount of 9,002 to be paid for the works that have been executed in the month number 3. Okay, let's go to month number 4. Again, from the month number 3, I'll take the total column, which is blue, and I'll put it as previous. So the 56, which was the total here, will become 56 as previous in the payment application number 4. And the total work done for the payment application number 4 will be 88%. Okay, so the current or the works that have been executed in month number 4 are 32%. So previous 56, current 32, and total 88% of the project. We almost completed the project now because we are in month number 4 and the total duration is 5 months. So as amounts, amount of work done previously is 42,000, current is 24,000, and total is 67,000. Okay, going to the certificate, what did I pay previously? We paid the advance and we paid month 1, month 2, and month 3. So far we have paid 37,000. What is the total work done until the end of month number 4? That's 67,000. Remove 10% retention and remove 10% recovery of advance payment. So the subtotal is 53,000. Okay, what is the previously paid? Here, 37,000. And what is the remaining of the advance payment? Here, the advance payment minus the 6,700. So it gives me 864 only here as a advance payment remaining. And that gives me a net payable amount this month, month number 4, 16,996. Okay, going to month number 5. Again, whatever was total in month number 4, I'll make it as previous here in month number 5. And I'll update the total works. And as you can see in month number 5, I have updated everything. I have finished the project. So now my total work done is 100%. I have finished the BOQ. I have done everything. So the percentage done previously is 88%, current is 11%, total is 100%, and the amount of work done previously again 67,000, and the current works are 8,600, and the total work done is 75,650, which is actually the contract value. But when we go to the certificate of the last month in the project or statement at completion, so in that certificate, what will happen? Let's see the previously paid first. We paid the advance, we paid month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we didn't pay yet because we are calculating now how much we should pay now at the end of the project. So previously paid 54,000. Okay, total work done is 100% of the works, which is 75,650. The thing is that now I should release 5% of the retention by the end of the project. When I complete the project or when the contractor completes the project, he deserves 5%. Okay, so in that case, when I deduct the retention, I deduct 5% only. I don't want to deduct 10% anymore, because when I don't deduct 5%, it means that I am releasing actually this 5% because I am not deducting it. So I'll deduct only 5% here, which will be 3,700, and I'll not recover any advance payment because the project is finished, my friend. So you have recovered everything. You have your advance payment with you now as a project, which you can use and you can do everything. So the subtotal will be 75,000 minus the 5% retention, which is 71,000. And previously we have paid 54,000, and the advance payment remaining will be 0. So 71,000 minus 54, that's 17,395. And we will pay this as the payment application number 5, or let's say payment certificate number 5 will be 17,300, as we can see here. Okay, a very important point here, up to month number 4, how much did we pay? We paid the advance and month 1, 2, 3, and 4. The summation here is 54,000 until month number 4. And for month number 5, we are paying 17,000. So actually, if you add the 17,000 to the 54,000, which is what you have paid until this moment, this will give you 71,867. And actually, if you divide this by the total project, you will find the total percentage that you are paying so far is 95%. Why? Because you still have 5% with you as a retention, and this will be released after the DLP. And actually, this is where you should like this video, because here I have showed you that by the end of the project and following all these things that we have talked about in this video, we have ended up finishing the project by 100% completion, as you can see here. But we have taken only 95% of the money, and I've showed you how did you keep the 5% with you. Okay, so now after the end of the project, 12 months will be there, which is defect liability period, where the contractor will be responsible to rectify any defects that appear in the project and all this stuff. And after that, you will make to him something that is called the final account or the final settlement. So actually here in the payment application number 5, the total was 100%, but the previous was 88% only. But when we are doing the final account, we will make the total, which was 100, we will make it previous, and the total will be also 100%. So the previous, or what was executed in the DLP itself, it's included in whatever was paid. So the works that were executed in the DLP, worth is 0, but we will be just releasing the 5% retention. But if you want to follow formulas, this is how to do it. You will make both columns 100%, and the current will be 0 in that case. And when you go to the certificate of the final account, you will see that you have paid the advance. You have paid month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the total, as I told you, 71,000. And this 71,000 is 95% of the project. So what I will do, I'll say that the total work done is, because 100%, 75,650. But now retention will be 0 because I am actually releasing the retention. And the recovery of advance payment also 0. So the subtotal is equal to the total work done, 75,000. And what did I pay previously? I paid advance and months 1 up to month number 5, which is 71,000. So the paid previously is 71,000, and 75,000 here minus 71,000 will give you the 3,782, which is actually 5% of the total amount which you should be releasing now. And again, this is the second point where you should like the video if you didn't do it so far, because this is amazing, guys. I am showing you how to do this with numbers. Now I want you to click on this video to learn everything you need to know about the advance payment and the retention and the fixed liability period and all of this stuff. And thank you so much for watching this video. I enjoyed being with you, and I hope you enjoyed being with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.